Howdy y'all, we got the Bulldog on the channel. One of the things that we really love, we really enjoy seeing this, is the first thing you do ends up being a freaking nightmare. I've got to swap out the turbo on this truck because it is whistling and blowing oil everywhere. First thing you do, you take the battery loose, get it up in the air, and you pull the wheel off so that you can access it through the side. I go to pull the wheel off, and my 13/16 socket won't fit on those lugs. Okay, so you grab a 7/8 and throw it on there. It feels a freckle loose, but 13/16 won't go on there, so you hit it and it just spins. So you go grab your 13 and you stick it on there and you just whale and whale and whale on it until it looks like this. You finally get it drove up on there and your gun has to hammer and hammer and hammer because somebody has cranked them down to 573 foot-pounds. You know, they don't want it falling off. And in every single one of them, you have to drive a socket on there. This is the one that went around. Every other one, I just went straight to driving a socket on there. What happens, this is a chrome cover over a steel nut. And corrosion, rust builds up in between the chrome and the steel, and it swells the chrome up. Why can't it just have either a chrome nut or a steel nut? But no, it's cheaper for steel, and then we'll just cover it with chrome so it looks shiny, doesn't rust. No, you don't see the rust. It still rusts. I've seen a Ford tech that he actually did a YouTube deal on it saying the first thing you do is get them things off of your vehicle. Well, who knows that? Really? I'll show you how you have to do it. I've got 4 of them off, 2 left. Hammer, socket. 21 millimeter will not fit. 22 millimeter is too big. 13/16 won't fit. 7/8 is too big. See, you go on there just enough that you can feel that it's hitting, getting the hex, but it won't go on there. You got to whale on it to get it on there. We'll see how much this gun has to hammer to get it off, because they've been fairly tight. It had to hammer a little bit. This is a 1,000 foot-pound gun. I'll be right back. I gotta go over with the vise and knock this thing out of my socket. What I do is I set my socket at an angle on the jaws of the vise, tap right here, and I just keep rotating and tapping on it, and it comes right out. It's not too bad, but why would you have to do this? Whale on it. Again, it had to hammer. What's the point, you know? Why would you build something like that? So we're going to have to add to the price of the job, which we have already priced, 6 lug nuts. Not that much, but it adds up. About the only way things change is if corporate manufacturers hear from the customer. Well, why would they hear from the customer? Because the only one they care to hear from is the new car buyer. The new car buyer doesn't ever pay for that because it's always under warranty. When they're dealing with it, when it gets old enough, it's out of warranty. You know, that's not something that's going to be covered under warranty, I don't think, because that's not normal wear and tear. It's just another thing we got to deal with. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it all around. I'll talk to you later.